What's up, openers? We're on season 3, episode 1, 2. That is the number 12. For the people who don't know, X 1 to 1. And you are on this Relationship Podcast. Well, welcome, openers, on this podcast where we have an open, honest conversation about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
I'm your host, Marco DePrence. You can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
I'm your host, Shazam, and you can follow me at _KenandPlay_.
And I'm your host, Solomon. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
And we always have hosts.
Host or hose?
Host.
Oh, girl.
What's the name, y'all? Host.
The collection plate?
Thank you. Goddamn.
Oh.
This your segment. Run your segment, girl.
I'm holding like.
Run your segment.
Better white like bitches. The clue is buy the bow, ho.
You want to buy a vowel too?
Give the host collection plate. So, openers, you can support the podcast in 3 ways. You can buy stars on Facebook. You know, 'cause we are 5-star gay niggas. I'm gonna start saying that. We gay niggas, okay? So 5 stars. 5
Speak for
stars.
yourself.
I'm out.
You Sunday, they would have said gay.
I went to Sunday service.
I bet you, if you was there, you clocked in.
Did you service anybody on Sunday?
Ooh.
Did he sleep with somebody?
Continue your segment.
Did you say did he sleep with somebody?
I said, did he service anybody?
Oh.
Well, move right along. And you can donate to the podcast.
Ooh,
You know,
Lord.
you can click the donate button on whatever podcast platform you're looking at. Go in the description box and click donate. I've been drinking, I can tell. All right. And now you can always support the last 3. Number 3, you can buy stars and stickers. No stickers. Jesus, clock in. Stickers at the bottom right of your screen. You can hit stickers, okay? When you buy the stickers, it supports the show. And you will be broadcast live on the video. And you can hear your name shouted out on the audio version via podcast. Now, if you want to get real nasty and nice, you can also buy our subscription. It's a month subscription, $2.99. It's not OnlyFans, but, you know, Marco does show a little toe every now and then, unlisted on a private video. Wink, wink. So make sure that you also, you know, get that month subscription. Whatever you guys do over there does help support the podcast. We greatly appreciate it. I have one more thing I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
What's I say?
You gonna make it.
I'll make it.
Yeah, you gonna. We just.
We'll understand it
We
better
got
by and
55
by.
minutes.
I'm in the by and by, baby. I'm in the by and by. Okay. Damn. Oh, yes. And we need 5 stars on the audio portion of the podcast. Yeah, that's right.
No, I was saying your accent. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 5 stars. Oh, you heard it.
Yeah, I did.
5 stars on the podcast portion of the podcast, okay? Because those help us with the algorithm, you guys, to help us get new viewers and things like that. And also, please make sure you leave us 5-star ratings and comment about it. And one more damn thing. Jeez, let me look at the damn script. I'm trying to be Oprah Winfrey. She's hard to beat. All right, what we get?
Why have you turned into somebody's southern auntie? What is going on?
I don't know what
It's something in this liquor.
Oh,
and,
Lord.
Jesus Christ, right?
Rodney.
Shazam's upset now. Get it
At
together.
this point, let's take it.
How was everybody's?
No.
All right,
Yeah,
openers.
you gotta do that.
All right, openers. You can continue to...
Show them how to host, friend. Go on here. Show them how. The camera right there. We know
You
where
can
it's at,
continue
though.
to show your support for us at Open Relationship Podcast by tuning into
Damn
our
it.
live...
You done let me down.
Too much pressure.
me.
Tuning into our live shows and liking, commenting, and subscribing. As always, we love it when you slide into our DMs. We love it when you send us pictures. We love it when you send us comments. We love it when you send us letters. Some of us love that. Marco.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The DMs. Okay.
But we love it when you join us in our 5th seat. We love it when you join our live chat, and we love it when you participate.
I know what I was about to say now. May I proceed?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, and when you do, oh God, how was your week? How was your week?
I got you, brother.
How was your week, Eric? Oh, Shazam!
Oh, cut that. Call me tomorrow, y'all. Gosh. My week was great.
Oh, they say my mic is not on.
It's on.
Maybe your speakers aren't on, Kevy Kev.
Can anybody else hear me? Make sure. Oh yeah, you can hear me.
It's Kevy Kev.
Kevy Kev.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear.
Okay.
You,
Marco, you're somebody's favorite.
Always.
Oh.
But thank you, Sweetie Pie.
Oh, they say it's low. Is it?
No.
How was your week, Shazam?
well, girl, I better than this show is going right now. Shit. My week was great. I don't have any complaints. I went out on Cinco de Mayo. I had a nice little time there. What else did I do? I've had some great... I've had some great moments and some great peaceful moments. I literally told myself the other day that I am trading in all of my sorrows, worries, all this other stuff. Just a little mess I got at church. And I was just like, this morning something stressing me out or somebody said something. I'm like, I don't have nothing for you. I'm sorry. Like, I can't do it anymore.
I like it.
So it's just like, I'm living a good life. I don't have any complaints. Life is sweet. And it's Mother's Day, and I'm about to buy my mama a new bag. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hallelujah. Next week, right?
Birkin Beck
Yeah.
and Barty Beck.
Bitch, I wish I was buying a Birkin. I ain't got that much money yet.
Yeah, you
But
do.
yet.
Yet. Because words
Yet,
mean
okay.
things.
You
You haven't met it yet.
I'll receive that. That was good. Solomon, how was your week?
My week has been better. Going out for Cinco de Mayo with y'all has been, or was a blast. And now I'm back to reality, so.
Back to life.
Back to reality.
Back to times.
I thought it was back to the here and now.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Okay, my week was good also. Cinco really de Mayo'd on Sunday. But overall, the week was good. Yeah, my legs is hurt. I didn't realize how...
Your legs are hurting from Sunday service.
Yes. Ooh. Yeah, the twerking and the dancing. These thighs and these calves, they hurt.
You were doing your thing.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, I like to show up and show out and just give a little praise. Rodney, how was your week?
I had a great week, you guys. I did a lot of things.
What'd you do?
Enjoyed you all on Sunday. Had a great time on Sunday.
Definitely.
Met a couple of openers. You know, it's always nice to see y'all out and about. We do appreciate that. What else I did? Did I go to church? No, I didn't go to church. I watched online. And that's it.
Okay.
All right.
We can go to the streets. But before, we got to pay some bills. Whew. If you don't know now, you know Apple is our official sponsor for Open Relationship Podcast. Click the link in the description box so you can get 1 month of Apple TV or 1 month of Apple Music. And as always, your support is greatly appreciated. Took my time on that one.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. Speaking of Sunday service, we'll start with Pastor Keon Henderson.
Ooh, child.
So there's a viral clip going around on the internet, probably like 45 seconds, maybe a minute, of him doing praise and worship, or worship part. And this young lady is in the choir section, like shouting while he's trying to gather the church together, quiet down so everybody can just enjoy the word, hear the word, you know, however you receive the word. I do think she was a little, again, so I don't I don't know what it feels like to actually completely shout. I just never had that experience for myself. I know what it looks like. I know what it sounds like, things like that. However, come to find out, from the pastor himself, so he also went on a talk show and stated that this is a continuous thing and like this wasn't just a first time ordeal with this young lady. One thing I did find disrespectful, I just don't like when people snap and point. You didn't have to snap and point to her. I think you could have just walked over to her, rubbed her back, you know, like you don't got to put her on the spot all like that. But the snap and point, that's what ticked me off. Yeah.
All right, we're going to pass the mic. Church Sauce. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me now? You got to improvise. So, I have two things to say about this, honestly. For one, you went on this show and said she's been doing this for the last 4 years. Mm-hmm. So for me, as you being a pastor and leader and you're supposed to be a, person of God, why he not corrected this a long time ago? What's going on within the church where you allow this lady to still do this? Is something in the background we don't even know about? Mm-hmm. What's going on? It's not making sense. Self-fear.
Wait. We have to say that he did say on the Tamron Hall show that he's corrected it multiple times, and he's had other people correct it as well.
But is she still on that stage?
There are still people that come to church and do the same thing every single Sunday in every black church.
Not if you. Now this is how can I put this? This is a church that's this
This is very
live.
strange coming from you from like a Southern church background.
I'm telling the truth.
This is very strange.
If it is disruptive to the church, and you telling me that this lady does all the time, and she's in the choir.
But for 4 years?
4 years, that's not making sense. This is not like person in the pew. That's different. Now, you got person in the pew who get up shouting loud. Church mothers get them out. Be quiet.
I think this is he was going to lose regardless. Had he not told her to be quiet, he would have lost because people were not going to be paying attention. Y'all have been to church before where somebody is ridiculously shouting and screaming and they do it every single Sunday. The pew. And nobody else can get a hold of like what they're trying to gather at that moment. Pew. No, people do that in choirs as well. We have seen people do that in choirs.
Really?
Now if Pastor Keon would have said, hey, young lady, you cannot worship God, you cannot be in his choir no more until you stop singing, then y'all would have still been mad at him. Regardless, he was going to lose.
It don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry.
I think regardless, he was going to lose.
It's okay. That's what we have. We can agree to disagree. I said what I said. You said what you said. It's both respected and valued opinions.
The best thing about the whole thing is when they posted it on the blog, Sexy Red was in the comments like, yeah, he right. That woman need to shut the fuck up.
But let me tell you, but ain't that shameful? Like, you going on, so this is another thing too, right? Mm-hmm. Like, because it's really serious when you talk about God. Hey, let's just gonna share real quick. So when you talk about God,
y'all moving a little closer.
Okay. Oh, you stupid.
Kevy Kev said he wants y'all to share the mic.
Girl, I don't share my mics.
I sure don't either. Mine.
You going to tonight?
I was gonna say that too. You out to tonight?
No, but honestly, I really feel like when you're in the presence of God, right, and you are able to be in one with God, and you have an outburst or whatever. I'm not here to say lady was lying to tell the truth. That's her cross to bear. However, I don't appreciate people doing press runs about it. That is embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Now, we both can agree on that.
I think the press run was very tacky.
That's very, very
but
tacky.
I will say, I think like because of the way the whole clip looked, like we only seen perspective, and everybody's perspective is like an asshole. Everybody got one. Mm-hmm. But for me, this is me personally speaking. Anytime that I've had a intimate moment with God, where I'm crying, having a moment, being loud. If somebody was to tell me to be quiet, I'm not going to be quiet because I'm having a moment with God. I'm not even worried about what's going around. So the fact that he walked up to her, and this is not for me to decipher if she's feeling God or not, but to me, you walked up and said, hush, and you stopped crying instantly. Instantly, she stopped crying. She stopped making noise. So it's like, you did all this, and now you have attitude? Like, I just thought it was very strange that it happened that quick and instantly, because normally if you're having a moment with God, it's like, you don't care what's going on around you. You don't care if somebody said be quiet. You don't like hush, things like that. Then a lot of people in the comments were talking about, oh, it wasn't wrong, but he shouldn't have snapped at her. There are so many like moments where black pastors are preaching and they snap and say things, or they like, it's just a natural reaction. So I don't think he did it to like shame her or be like, girl, be quiet. I think it was just a natural reaction. And then for him to say it was 4 years and he's been addressing this multiple times. And finally, and then I'm gonna shut my mouth. If you look at when he walks over to her to tell her to be quiet, other choir members are starting to look at her like they were like, okay, like, girl. Now, honestly, I think the press run is tacky. Like, it should have been ended right there and been deaded. There's no reason why he should be on Tamron Hall talking about this. I bet you he's about to release a book.
I was just about to say that. Maybe he's doing
dumb.
a press, like not a fake.
I would sue.
But yeah, maybe he got a book coming out.
I would sue.
Sue for what?
You went on a press run about me
You
praising
can't
God.
sue about that.
Defamation of character.
You can't sue about
I'm
that.
ashamed to go to church now. Baby, Sue, get you a lawyer. Somebody will take her case.
You weren't ashamed when you were hooping and hollering.
You went on a press run. That's a difference. Now, in the church, correct me, it's fine. You went on Chairman Hall's show to talk about me.
I didn't watch all the Tamron Hall show, and I think this is where it gets interesting about how people chop clips and things like that. I don't know if he went on Tamron Hall specifically to talk about that. He might have been on Tamron Hall to talk about a book or to talk about the church in general. But because this just happened, when she asked him, he had to answer.
You could say no comment.
No, because then the people would have torn him up. He was gonna lose regardless.
I'll be right down to Fulton County.
He was gonna lose regardless.
It is $79 to file a case.
And it is unfortunate because regardless of what that man said, he was going to lose.
I don't think he would have lost. So, like, you're in God's house, but I think about just being at the house. When you are at home, you handle things at home. So I agree that the press run was tacky. I also think that could have been an appropriate way to handle the situation. I think maybe saying, hey, I understand that you're feeling it. Maybe you don't need to feel it up in the choir.
He's already done this for 4 years. He already said that on Tamron Hall. He said he's addressed this young lady, church mothers, deacons, everybody. He said, I've walked up to her, rubbed her before, and prayed for her right there. He said, I've addressed this multiple times.
I appreciate your contribution, but you don't need to do it up here.
I agree with you. If you're going to be disruptive in the church.
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying that it's disruptive, but I just know me. Like, if I don't like something, especially if it's like right here behind me, I don't want it right there. Move it over here.
Could you imagine us having a live show, doing this every live, somebody's always talking in the background? You seriously think we're going to put up there for 4 years? And then is that because they're a lawyer opener? Baby, you gotta go.
But
after
three shows,
had he put this young lady out the church, everybody would have been mad at him.
I didn't say put her out the church.
But you're saying, I'm not saying but you're telling, if you're putting her out of the choir and choir is how she worships, you're putting her out of regardless he was gonna lose.
You can sing from the pews.
No, y'all, okay, we're playing semantics. Next question, Marco. He's going to lose regardless. But the press run, we will agree, tacky. He should not have been commenting on TV about it. That was nasty.
My name is Rodney Washington. I run for president.
Speaking of losing,
girl, I'm writing a tell-all book. Good luck, bitch. Monica Lewinsky.
Speaking of losing,
somebody said, why didn't he have a private meeting after the second year and told her she can't go back? We don't know what he did. We just speculating off of what he said on the show.
You know, what else is in the streets?
Drake and Kendrick still going at it.
Oh, I'm tired of it now.
No. The last one was actually good because Kendrick released 2 diss tracks within 24 hours. And
he was ready.
Yeah, it was already in queue. I enjoyed it, again, as always. What did we say? Did we say kids are off limits on this show? Or it just depends on how the argument is?
I'm going to say this. You know, I said...
Because he did. I was going to say, he did bring up kids.
I'm going to say this. It is very tacky to talk about kids and dead folks. I'm going to stand behind that. However cometh, it is no rules in reading. It is no rules in beef. If you bring a knife and I bring a gun, it's not my fault you brought a knife to fight me.
Rodney said, don't bring a knife to a gunfight, baby.
I'm just saying, if you were going to sock some rocks and I bring a bat, it's not my fault, baby. It is what it is. May the best swing win.
Socks and rocks, you might get beat up. When I was growing up, your ass. Not trying to tell where I'm from, but girl, we saw this one girl, she put a pool ball in a sock and tried to hit this girl with it. She's going to knock that bitch out.
I know what I'm laughing at. I'm sorry. Who is this Metro Boomin?
He's a producer.
You don't know any producers.
He was like, he made a beat called BBL.
Oh, yeah, they have BBL. They're acting a damn fool.
They're really. Now, bitch, when I tell you I was laughing for an hour.
Yeah, Kendrick, I'm reading the comments. Kendrick tore him up. It was bad.
It said BBL Drizzy.
But what if Drake really has an 11-year-old daughter?
I mean, that ain't nothing. I don't want to take care of the baby, so it ain't got to do with it.
It wouldn't be shocking. He was high in Adonis. He was.
He did.
And who was it? J. Cole mentioned it. Was it J. Cole that said mentioned it? Or Pusha T? Somebody mentioned it
Pusha
before.
did, 'cause they were in that
mentioned
back
it
and
before.
forth.
And then Adonis came out. And now Drake is like, oh, my team actually fed you this information because they knew you were going to say it. Girl, shut the fuck up.
You didn't know I was going
Take
to
your
say
ass
shit.
and walk
ass
away.
whoop.
Like, the sad thing about this is, I think, was it today that they said Drake's house got shot up and his security guard got shot? There was like a
What?
shooting, like a drive-by shooting, and Drake's security guard got shot.
Oh, that's a lot.
Are you
So
lying?
it's getting to the point that it's like,
It ain't that serious.
and although
Yeah.
I do not like Uncle Boosie at all, I do not like him. But he said something very smart today. He was like, everybody is talking about these two and who won. He was like, I walked in the airport and a young lady said, Boosie, who won the rap battle? And he was like, honestly, I think this is stupid because we're seeing two black men tear each other down. He was like, it was fun in games at first, but now it's getting dangerous. He was like,
Yeah.
he was like, Kendrick and Drake's sets are not going to be walking up to each other, hugging each other, shaking this shit out. He was like, it's going to get dangerous. So I think now it's like,
Do Drake? Oh yeah, I
Let it
forgot he
go.
with Lil Wayne. He do have a set. I'm like, well, what is Canada gonna come down here and do?
but I will say shout out to Megan Thee Stallion because I think she's the one that opened the floodgates for all this shit because she mentioned niggas having BBL,
Big
talking about her
foot.
BBLs, and she said they got the same scars. Like, hey, man, girl, she about to drop this album too. Like,
Oh, and she's going on tour next month too. Her
perfect
tour's started.
timing.
BBL Drizzy.
But let's be honest, it was probably about time that Drake got whacked. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I feel like he does a lot of shit and he ain't never got whacked for it. He literally like was supporting Tory Lanez and all this other shit,
Yep.
and it was time. He needed to be whacked.
But you know what? Though I think he was kind of protected per se. 'Cause he was under Young Money.
Well, they're still riding for him.
Yeah.
Like Birdman like hugged him in like a picture or some shit and was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, we
I
got
mean,
your back."
because
Like,
Lil Wayne has respect in the streets. Like you can't take that from him. So I'll be talking Cash Money shit too. You like how I did that?
until you get worn out on your tracks, because Kendrick let the chopper sing.
I gotta give Rodney his props. Cash Money shit. I like it. And
Book me, Drake. I can write for you.
no, Drake is taking a break. Drake's on.
You wouldn't be
Drake's-
the only person writing for him.
Drake's on strike. Did you guys hear about the Lovers and Friends Fest?
Nope.
Firefest 2.0.
So, Lovers and Friends Fest is this festival that happens in Vegas. It would have been their third year, but this is their third year promoting it, quote unquote. First 2 years was successful. This year, they canceled it 24 hours before the show or the festival started, stating that there was windstorms and emergency shutdown. Come to find out, there wasn't no windstorms. You know, my mom lived in Vegas, so I called her. I was like, hey, Mom, what you doing? Sitting on my patio. Sitting on my patio.
She moved from Portland.
Yeah, didn't I tell y'all my mom lived in Vegas?
No.
My mom lives in Vegas.
Okay.
She's been in Vegas for like 5 years.
Okay, no, you didn't.
We've
say
always
that.
heard Portland.
Well,
Portland.
because that's where we're from.
Okay,
Yo!
Drake. We don't know where you're from. Whatever.
BBL Drizzy.
Yeah, so I'm always kind of skeptical when it comes to festivals because if artists aren't promoting it, is it really happening? What's going on? This, that, and the third. Just like Shazam said, Firefest 2.0. Like, Firefest was the shit show of the century.
Oh, Ja Rule.
Yes, that documentary was
Ja
good,
Rule.
baby.
I was tuned in with the popcorn.
Ja Rule.
Bitch, do you know how mad I've been to get to a secret island and there's a tent waiting for me and I done booked a villa? Oh, girl, somebody's got to die.
But yeah, they shut down the whole festival grounds. Everybody's mad. People are getting refunds, but they're not getting reimbursed for their hotel, no flights, no anything. And I think that's fucked up. Because don't have me fly for this festival that I think I'm about to see Alicia Keys, Monica, Mary J. Blige, Usher, like all the people of our generation. And 24 hours, y'all know how it is. Concerts, you get dressed, it's a whole thing. You go to dinner the night before, lay everything out, and then we on Instagram, it's canceled. So now what the hell we gonna do?
Girl, imagine being there and getting fucked up at 4 o'clock and then falling asleep. Like, the next morning, like, bitch, we finna go to the concert. And they like,
No, we're not.
I will say there were several artists, Brandy included. Brandy, I want to say Mary J. Blige, maybe Monica. I don't remember if it was Monica or not. But several artists have posted like, at the time when it was supposed to happen, they were like, I should be going on stage right now. Like, I'm really upset that this isn't happening, but he has to follow. And Usher made a whole long statement, like, I have to follow what the National Weather Service is telling me and things like that. There was also a video of a guy who was there. I guess his hotel was across the street from the Lovers and Friends like festival, and he was recording, and Usher was doing sound check, and you see somebody kind of walk on the stage. Oops. And when they walk on the stage, they say something to Usher, and then Usher like puts his hand over his face, and then he like walks off stage. So it's unfortunate.
I'm just curious to know how severe these ones
I'm gonna say
were.
this: weather is serious. You can change the drop of the dime. On Sunday, he said it was not supposed to rain, and then it was storming outside, like literally raindrops falling
No, it
from the
said 5
ceiling.
o'clock.
No, well, on my when I looked last look, it said no rain. It said cloudy weather.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just trying to say how weather could change in the drop of a dime. So I'd rather people be safe
Safe
than
than
sorry.
sorry.
So
Yes, Savannah.
Somebody said this is why you always insure your travel. Allegedly, there were money issues. I think that is a very important point because let's be honest, a lot of times we book flights and you get to that little section, I'd be like, for $50 you can insure your flight. You be like, bitch, it don't matter, I'm going no matter what. And this is one of the moments where it's like, see, I bet y'all learned y'all
wasn't
lesson.
that law regulated said they can't do that no more now? If you I don't know.
That
Quote
the
me if I'm
airline's gotta
wrong.
give you,
Now they gotta give you your money back.
Yeah, if your flight gets canceled, then. But insuring your flight means like if I decide I don't want to go, I get my money back.
Oh,
So that's like a third party outside of Delta, or whatever airline. But I think this is important. Like you just have to really, and like Marco said, you have to, when you're saying you're going to a festival, you have to commit for the entire festival. You cannot commit because Brandy gonna be there. I'm only committing because Nikki gonna be there. Because at any given time, if you read the fine print of most festivals, it says on the bottom, lineup can change at any given time without notice. So it's like when you go to a festival, you have to commit to all of it, and even the bullshit of like the lines being too long, people passing out. I went to Rolling Loud, and people were throwing up and passing out at Nicki Minaj, and we would have to like pick them up off the ground and like crowd surf them to security. So it's like you commit to that when you're going to a festival. I'm at the age that, bitch, I'm too old to go to a festival.
I went to Rolling Loud one time, and when I tell you I would never go again, when I tell you 3 days back to back to back,
baby, your back
legs
hurt,
were hurting. On the third day, I didn't even want to go.
coochie hurt, everything hurt.
You standing the whole
Sunday,
time.
you party like that, I understand.
But 3 days, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like at the time when you're buying your ticket, it sound fun. When you're actually there, you'd be like,
That is a lot though, because we put like 4 hours in,
whoa.
and babe, when I tell you I was tired,
Rodney said, I was like, oh, you coming next door? I'm going home.
it was one of those. All right, baby.
You was like, just making sure y'all made it safely. My car is this way, though.
I don't have no more concerts left for me. I mean, not concerts. I mean, no more festivals. Concerts to me now are even a lot. Because even Beyonce concert, like, it was so much getting in.
Ooh.
Once you got inside, everybody's standing up, so you can't even sit down. Only time people sat down was during the little bitty interludes. Like, at a festival, ain't no seats. You're standing up. People drinking all day. The person next to you musty. The person next to you smoking weed. Like, it's just too much.
It is.
It's so
we
much.
activate my nose so bad now because I don't smoke it. It stinks. It smells like shit.
Maybe that's the type of weed that there's.
It stinks. I don't care what. It could be Kush, whatever you get, wherever y'all weed smoke get it from. It fucking stinks, and I hate the smell.
You are a 70-year-old black woman today.
Shazam, take it away.
Somebody said we would have been outside with a speaker. We're going to have a festival whether
I
on
know
stage
that's
or
right,
not.
baby.
Okay. I'd have been at the local party city. Y'all got
BBL
speakers?
Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
This nigga. Rodney is cutting up today.
He is. Who you are cutting up? Let me get to my notes.
Who gets to the notes?
I had to get to my notes because obviously Situation with Shazam, a song that everybody knows, song that everyone's familiar with. I will let the openers know I did not share the questions with them today because I feel like a lot of times we get questions and we read through some of our little notes and scripts and then we kind of think about what we're gonna do. So I want the openers, as the camera pans, really look at their faces when I ask these questions because they're gonna tell us everything we need to know, okay? Because the girls will lie, honey. So, today's song, hey Solomon, a hit dog will holler, or maybe he'll stare at you. Anyways, so Never Keeping Secrets, Babyface. Babyface is a musical genius. He's behind
Oh my God, yes he is.
Waiting to Exhale. He's behind Denise Braxton. I know that's not her middle name, but everybody's middle name is Denise to me, even Mark knows. But, so, Never Keeping
cute,
Secrets,
actually.
Babyface, great song. It's about secrets. You're not going to keep them. You're always going to tell, right? Okay. So recently, I scroll Twitter a lot. Y'all know that. I'm always looking on Twitter, trying to find something that's interesting. Most recently, I have seen all this... I've seen all this follow my alt. This is my alt. This is my alt. Oh my God, follow my alt. I posted this on my alt. So these alt pages are actually like alternative page. So I have like a real page, then I have an alt, like an alternative page.
Like
these
a freak Twitter?
Oh,
You're gonna get to that.
ALT.
Yes. So then you get to these alt pages,
thought he said
and you open them up, and it's dick, booty holes, and a whole bunch of messy shit. You be like, what?
I'd be like, more, please.
And these people are walking amongst us. So, do any of you girls got an alt page? Look at their faces.
B. Garrett, thank you. $9.99.
B. Garrett, you just saved these girls.
B. Garrett, thank you so much, openers. That's how you be a valuable opener. We need you to support, please.
Right, that's how you save them from the hot seat, because y'all stop paying attention to their faces. Which one of y'all got an alt page?
B. Garrett, you got an alt page?
Need money to go live, y'all.
B. Garrett, this is about Marco, Solomon, and Rodney, and Shazam. Right
I
now.
started
Do
off,
y'all
so
have
she
an alt
asked
page?
Did you have an
times.
alt page?
I do not.
I don't either. However, I have a page where I look at porn.
So that's an alt page.
Well, no, I don't have porn on it.
Do you
though.
retweet it?
On my alt page.
That's an alt
That's
page.
an alt page.
But I
an
don't
alt
have.
page.
So
It
I
doesn't
guess
matter.
It don't
It's an
matter
alt
to
page.
you. Just
It doesn't have to be
things
you.
that you find
Anything that is-
interesting.
yeah. If
Oh,
it's
yeah,
freaky.
yeah, I
Do
have
you
an
accept
alt
DMs
page.
on the alt page?
No, because I don't have nothing on there.
Oh, okay. Marco?
Yeah.
I do have an alt page.
Do we have a Cash App?
We don't, but we have PayPal. If you click the description box right here
Y'all,
and you click that donate button, that goes straight to us. Thank you so much, NYC, to be for me.
What were you saying about your alt page, Marco?
so I do have an alt page. I do like retweet things. I don't. When I first got an alt page, I did accept DMs, but now
B. Garrett got
Oh, B.
one.
Garrett.
it's just
Send it to me.
it's just my it's just for me now.
So you don't post any nudes, no faceless photos? Okay. Solomon, do you have one?
I do. I have a alt Twitter, and I do not use it. I only follow. I don't retweet. I don't like. I just scroll.
You don't?
I just scroll.
Okay.
And save.
Bookmark.
Bookmark. Save
I
it
don't
for
have
later.
one. I watch porn and all that from my same page. Now I don't follow the porn pages, but I know some names in my head that I'll type in and be like, I know he gonna have something that hit, and I type in their name and go to their page to watch them. Y'all, let's be honest. We're gonna keep it a buck. Everybody has their favorite little content creator that they know is gonna
absolutely.
post that's gonna get you where you need
So
to go.
what do you do? So you don't have an alt page.
I don't follow the pages.
So
He
how do
just
you
knows
look
how
at
to
it?
find
Because
He
I
just-
know their names. I know what my favorite porn stars are. And I just search their name in the search box and click their name. And it says go to. Boop.
Okay.
So I go to their page and watch it. But I will say, I have to be careful because I'm I don't want to like it. I don't want to retweet it or bookmark it or exit because Twitter tell you business. And if
Let
I've
me
been
tell
trying
you
to
what happened to
somebody,
me one time.
Oh, Lord.
I was on the wrong damn freaking page. And I like 3 things. When I tell you my phone lit up like Christmas, they're like, Rodney. I'm like, did somebody die? He was like, do you know you retweet ass and booty on your professional Twitter? I said,
You said Control Alt delete this page right now.
Listen, did y'all? I'm not gonna say the celebrity's name, but there was a celebrity who actually recently got called out because they were liking wild ass porn from their page, and porn of white women getting pounded by 5 niggas. It was bad, and he was liking it, and then finally he turned his likes off. But Shazam, let's hear some names. Names of the favorite porn stars that if they subscribe to the show and they send us a donation, I'll say their name.
Oh yeah, that's right.
there you go.
Hello.
Well, that's how you do that.
Do you follow any of your friends' alt pages and you know it?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you can look at alt pages. I'll tell what I'll be doing. I'm nosy. I will look at alt pages sometimes and be like, these shoes, this tattoo, that Apple Watch. Boom, that's whose page this is. And that's how I find out who a lot of freak Twitter people are. So do y'all follow any of your friends that have alt
I
pages?
would say this.
Let's get into the mess.
I have a couple of friends who have saw me naked, saw them naked. We're friends. We don't have sex, changed in front of. And I remember one time scrolling on a good alt Twitter.
Oh Lord.
And I saw this video. And I'm like, well, damn, they going at it. And I saw a certain tattoo. And I said, you know how you be mad? You like, let me stop what I'm doing. I said, that's my fucking friend.
Beyonce mama ex-husband got caught like that.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah, he
did.
got caught.
He did. And so I said to my friend, I said, friend, Look at this. Look what I found.
You sent it to him?
He was like, bitch. I said, bitch, you need to do better.
Get it together.
Ooh, what about you, Marco?
So I like doing like the FBI investigation. So I got a few friends that are in the OnlyFans world.
They're content creators.
Yes, content creators. And I was like, oh, I do OnlyFans. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, oh, but now I have homework to do.
Out.
And within like 48 hours, I sent it to him. He was like, how'd you find it so quick? I got my ways. But we've never seen each other naked, and we've never done anything
Well, you've seen it
together.
now.
Okay.
Well, it's through my phone.
Everybody be recycling the same damn people, though. No shade.
What, the content creators?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's so many ways you can fuck a person.
Or get fucked.
I actually
Yeah.
love when there's like a new star that hits the scene, but the negative thing is like they'd be new, and you'd be like, oh my god, like
They
and
about
the
to get
next thing you know,
tainted.
like everybody get them, and it's just like, oh man,
It's one guy for Baton Rouge. I don't know if y'all know him. He's a solo
Oh, yes.
artist.
Oh,
And
my
he be
God.
talking.
What's
I
his
love
name?
him, and I hope
He's
he
a solo
never.
content artist.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hope
He is
he
so
never
fine.
does anything with anyone. Cause he is just perfect,
And he's from
by
Baton
himself.
Rouge.
Yes.
Yes. And he be talking, and his booty hole so shaved.
Whoa, this
And-
is not where
my
this was
bad.
supposed to go.
And that pain and that boot look good.
I thought you was finna say something else. Whew.
It's
My
nice.
God.
My God. Today.
Oh my
Cheers.
god, who
to
is
the
it,
boys'
Solomon?
weekend.
I was about to drink my drink.
Who is it? You know who it is?
Wilson, look, what do you always say? Wilson in the group chat.
I want to know now. Oh man,
I got a couple of them.
Solomon, you
booked
follow
on.
any of your friends' bad pages?
Yes.
You like watch them? Oh,
Yeah, and they go faceless, but I watch.
but
I
you know
think
it's them.
I think it's entertaining.
You be jacking to it?
No.
Okay, one second. That's a little
But there was this one time.
You're messy.
You watching it. Cause once I found out my friend, I had to like disengage. But he got some hot shit on there. I said, friend, you doing the damn thing, bitch.
So you watch frequently.
No, I watched the video. You know how you like mid watching something and you be like, you saw that, you see something like, like, like one of
Like a
those.
what?
There was one time that I was like scrolling, I was watching, and then I realized like something happened that I realized who the person was, and I feel like my wiener was like, "No." I was like, I can't even watch this because I know you, and I like no. Or I hate. I'm not gonna say this. I ain't gonna say this. I hate. Well, this is messy. There is like people that be on their alt pages, but they don't remove like their like things that identify them, like their tattoos. They don't cover those.
Or their house.
Their houses.
Their bedroom
Most recently,
sets.
I have seen a lot of
Their
individuals.
bedroom sets.
Yes, girl, we
Bedroom
see
sets.
sheets and everything. I've seen a lot of individuals that be having on their Greek paraphernalia, like wristbands.
yeah,
and I'll be
yeah.
like, ooh, and it's so bad. Because it's like, girl,
Bro, you couldn't take it off. Put it in your sock
girl, take it off.
Put in your sock.
It's one
like-
that's
to save it.
that's part Divine 9. He said 1911, but with the purple and gold. I don't want to say the, whatever.
Girl, you are getting
Unless you know, you know.
You better lay low, girl. You in danger, girl.
No, he showed his symbol and everything, and I'd be like, ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know who he is, but he be giving it to
They be giving it to
Pow
me.
Town.
Thugging with my rounds.
So last question,
Wow.
a little serious. What would you do if you were dating somebody, or you were like somebody was trying to get to know you, and you did not know that they had an alt Twitter, and then you ran across it, and they didn't tell you?
Instantly breaking up.
Do you feel the need to tell somebody that you have an alt Twitter when you're dating them or getting to know them?
Yeah, that's a part of me. I feel like, honestly, why would you hide that? You already, so for me, if I'm going to do something, I'm not ashamed of it. So if I had OnlyFans, whatever, I'm going to show my face. I'm going to do it all. Because you would never be able to blackmail me, put me out, come put my own stuff out, for one. For two, if I like you, let me know all of you. Like, don't hiding is very unnecessary.
Actually, this happened to me.
Oh shit!
You had a freak Twitter?
No.
No, he already
the
said he got
reverse
one.
side. The reverse side. Like, I found out he had a freak Twitter and he did OnlyFans. But I asked him.
No more yak for auntie.
But we had a conversation about it, and I like felt disrespected. It wasn't like too deep. We were just getting to know each other, but it was a conversation that we had when we was just hanging out over drinks, and you lied to me.
Wait, the person who in Dutch?
What did they have? Ooh.
The what?
Wait a minute.
No,
What now?
No, not that person.
We need to feed you like a boy, girl. You good. So wait,
No, not
were they a content creator or did they just have an alt page?
No, they're a content creator.
I feel like that's different than
But
the alt
if I ask you, I'm like, hey, do you do any type of porn? Are you in the OnlyFans industry?
Okay.
And you tell me no, and then I just happen to scroll the next day, and I'm like, the bed sheets, the bed frame, the tattoo looks the same. Why would you lie?
If it's solos, not collab, I may not trip. Somebody said I hate when they make content with those damn ski masks on. No, because these people be doctors and lawyers and shit. They just be fucking.
But
online.
I feel like that too, though. So for me, what be funny with what's his name got outed and all these other people like Mass Bandit. We all know who he is. You was an older gay. You know that's who he is. He did porn way back in the day. Baby, I know who you are.
So
Like
recreate.
You know what I'm saying? Like other ones. So like for me, you won't be able to call them and say, "Oh, I'm gonna blast you if you don't." Like, no, baby, you gonna see my face. You gonna see all of this. Okay, ain't nobody ever gonna come back and say, "Oh, Rodney ashamed of anything I do." If I'm doing it, I'm not ashamed. If I was a crackhead, I'm gonna smoke crack. And you're not ever gonna put that above me. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm being for real. If I did powder, whatever people do these days, you're not gonna put anything over my head saying I'm ashamed of it or use it against me.
So I don't think, and I like, correct me if I'm wrong. Openers, feel free. I don't think a lot of it is shame. I think sometimes people want to protect their identity because they do have irregular jobs and stuff. And secondly, masks and things like that play into this sexual fantasy that gay men have. Because let's be honest, there have been some content creators that we have watched online, and the moment they take off their mask or open their mouths, we'd be like, ooh, like, that don't make me horny no more. You know what I mean? So I think it plays into the fantasy. Solomon, would you date somebody that was doing content or had an alt page and didn't tell you?
Maybe if they were a solo artist and if they were
artists unsigned,
indie artist. maybe if they were solo and like they wore a mask and they didn't have any identifying features. Like I wouldn't mind that because I would probably watch it too. Like and I would probably like.
You gonna be in the video with a mask on?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just asking.
No.
Is that Solomon?
No. I know that from somewhere. Look at all them beads on that man's wrist. Is the waist bead?
He like this. Hey, Solomon.
Be like,
Girl, I see you all the time. Rodney, I felt two things of waist beads, girl. They look like they red.
he was throwing it back just like that at the show.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, with that being said. Yeah, I'm not telling y'all the questions no more. Y'all better without knowing the questions. That was fun.
That was fun. All right. We ready?
Ooh, the hair
Just came on.
There's a bomb in Gilead.
You know, I thought they said BOMB
Oh, no.
a long time ago.
Did you see the video where the girl was lighting the car on fire and they was playing Bomb in Gilead? When the car blew up, she flew back. I'm gonna send it to you. Right! It was like, there is a bomb. She's like, there was a matching meme that was going around of a burnt up Chucky doll. It said, girls be like, I ain't like to go on fire.
That shit was so funny. Oh my God. Cause the fact I remember
And she flew flying back. She lit that Jeep on fire.
that girl she flew back so motherfucking fast. I said you dumb bitch. Oh shit.
my God.
Oh, my
Stop
stomach.
it.
Oh,
She flew back hard.
go.
So I'm gonna take it away.
Ooh. I'm gonna send that in the group chat because y'all gonna be cracking up.
It's a bomb. Oh baby.
My titties are sweating.
Hey, 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 hey.
She flew straight back. Tried to blow that man car up. Ooh, shit.
Baby, was it worth it? Cause that Pride and Chucky thing was
Man, Rodney, be quiet. Shit. I done got hot. Me and Marco.
Oh shit, my stomach hurt.
Head sweating.
Oh wait, oh
Not
damn.
your head sweating.
All right, before we get into the menage a trois here at Open Relationship Podcast, we got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Here at Open Relationship Podcast, we are all about community, safe spaces, and open-ended conversations where we can agree or disagree and still be heard. Please continue to tune into our live shows where we have merch. Check out our live events, participate in the fifth seat, and donate. All right.
And also I want to add this. So now that we I had an opener who reached out personally and said like he wanted to buy merch but he couldn't afford it. So we have partnered with a pay after program where they can pay
Afterpay?
in fours. Yeah. So y'all can, I'm not going to tell who that was,
But if you have money issues, you want to support the podcast with merch, you can do Afterpay.
Amen.
I love
But
it.
there's a will, there's a way, baby.
Amen.
All right. So, for today's MengeATrios, I am going to be a little bit more transparent. The topic for this MengeATrios is not myself lately. Are y'all all right?
No,
No, they're not.
Reading the comments. I was talking about my titties was sweating.
Oh.
Kevin's stupid.
Not from shower to shower.
My bra.
So not myself lately. So when I started this podcast 2 years ago,
Yeah, 2022.
2022, I was committed to not being a patty from not how did I get away with murder. Why did I get
Not two shows.
why did I get
Oh,
married?
thank you, B. Gary. He
Thank
gave
you,
it
B.
for
Gary.
you. He throwing money now.
Wait, is he giving him money or is he sending the alt Twitter? He said he had alt Twitter and Solomon said send it to me.
Okay.
Oh, he sent money. Oops, sorry. That was messy. I'm sorry. Oops, my bad.
We like money.
We take it.
Okay. Money.
Solomon's DMs are open.
They are. Make sure you watch every episode, starting with season 1.
Yes.
So anyway, I was telling Marco, maybe you, well, maybe both of y'all,
Both.
maybe all of y'all, earlier before the show started that for the last week or two, maybe the last month, that I haven't necessarily been myself lately. So did y'all watch the Amanda Seals conversation with Shannon
Yes.
Sharp? And so there's this big conversation about mental health right now, especially with ADHD and autism. And so, I actually have a diagnosis. And with my diagnosis comes features. And so when I either get overwhelmed or if I just get in a space. And I sometimes it has to be brought to my attention that, hey, Solomon, you might not actually be okay. And for the last 2-3 weeks, I've actually been disassociating. And so what it looks like for me, I haven't been depressed because I don't have the features of helplessness, hopelessness, that. But I've been in this low mood. And I stopped communicating with people, especially people who I've for me, this is a part of my routine. So real easy talking with y'all. But then other people in my life disassociate from them, go home and binge watch a show just to break away from reality, or I'll doom scroll on Instagram. And so I wanted to know, when have y'all ever not felt like yourselves?
I would say,
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me catch up in the chat.
I did something I'm not proud of. I went back on my word about not doing something, and I feel like shit doing it because I know the outcome, right? I feel like when people like to play cry wolf and be like, oh, I ain't gonna do nothing, and you go back and do it, and you feel like shit. So I have to own that. I can't blame the person for doing that. I have to own what I did on my part. And that makes me feel sad. Cause I feel like I have low, I don't respect myself enough to be to say no. That's my truth.
Yeah, actually 2 weeks ago, well, actually it's currently still, so I ran out of sage. I normally keep sage in my house to clear my energy every week on Sunday. And I just haven't been to get any. And now I'm seeing my whole routine. As y'all know, I like candles. I like coming home, lighting the candle, walking the dog for about an hour.
Sound like a voodoo queen to me. You got a snake head in your heart?
Okay, Rodney, when you wake up bald in the morning, you're going to know who did
Oh,
it.
babe, I'm protected by the Jesus of the Christ.
The house of the Lord.
Let's get to the marriage.
No, but I just realized, maybe Thursday, I washed clothes 2 weeks ago. Clothes still ain't been folded. They just still in.
Oh, girl.
I mean, they're all clean. It's just, I'm just picking through them.
That's
But
on your couch. Just sitting out when people walk in.
No, people don't
Rodney,
come to my people don't come to my house.
She's on a roll tonight. I like her.
Like her. No, but it's just like my routine hasn't been the same. And I just got to get back into like the self-care aspect of, okay, you had a long week. On a Friday, you know, do a facial care, do this, do that, the third, and just get back in the space that I'm normally used to.
You know, I can actually say that I've been in the same space. Like, I have a ton of laundry that needs to be folded. Like, I actually just took all of my laundry out, all of my clean laundry out of the laundry room and threw it on the bed this morning. Like, when I get home, I'm going to fold it, and I don't know if that's going to happen.
You might scoot it to the side of the bed and just sleep, baby.
Look.
It'd be like that sometimes. I feel like the last time, I don't feel like myself when, kind of what Rodney said, but when I'm having like internal battles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I know that I'm supposed to do better, I'm not supposed to do this, but like, I want to do it because it's my way and I know the outcome of my way. But if I do something a new way, sometimes I don't feel like myself because it's not how I would typically do it. But I know that the new way is going to benefit me. So if that makes sense, that's when like, I would say that I have a lot of times where I like not feel myself in a bad way, but there are times where it's like, damn, I'm really changing. I'm becoming a different person right before my eyes. So right now I may not feel like Shazam. Like I might be feeling like Shazam 3.0 this week. So, but it's always a good thing because I know that change is gonna like push me to where I'm going because I want to go in a different direction where I've been, and I can't do things the same way. So sometimes I'm okay with feeling not like myself.
And I think it's hard balancing between like Solomon 1.0 and Solomon 3.0.
Yeah, like old nature versus new nature. Yeah.
Yes, because going back to Rodney's point, Solomon 1.0, who gets into a space and is like, hey, I need to feel something, will go into that mode where it's like, let me be a little rambunctious. Let me get stimulated as much as I can, right? And then Solomon 3.0 will be like, hey, sit down for a moment. You're not okay. You actually just want to feel something, but what are you actually feeling right now in this moment?
That's good.
And I think I have to like bring myself into that space where it's like, hey, what is actually going on right now? Like, are you stressed at work? Do you need more money? Do you need, and a lot of those questions are like no, right?
Do you need a release?
Say what?
Do you need a release?
Or do I need a release? And actually, not
That
being
happens
funny,
to me.
but I remember. Say what? What did he say?
That's what happened to him.
I got weak in the knees. I can hardly speak.
Yeah, we see you're whispering.
You're not SWV, bitch.
But you know, sometimes when you get weak on your knees, you just fall to them. And so,
Fall to God, openers. Fall to God. Pray on your knees.
I just lost my train of thought. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
You were talking about how you have to like sit with it sometimes, like sitting your feelings about.
Oh, there was this one time. That I made an appointment. Get to the appointment, and we start messing around, and then all of a sudden, I was just like, I do not want to be here.
Can
You
you
know,
explain
that is-
to openers what an appointment is? I feel like sometimes we say things because it's our slang and they might not know. So what is an appointment?
I made a dick appointment, and I decided that, you know, once I got there and we started messing around, I was like, I do not want to be here. Like, this is not what I need. And the person was actually really gracious and was like, okay, cool. You know, you want to sit and you want to talk? And I was like, yeah, sure. We sat and we talked. And then he started, like, massaging my shoulders. And then in the moment, I was like, oh, shit. I just need a massage. And we did not have sex. And I literally left and was like, I need to book a massage. Like, I have tension. I have tension in my body. And he actually brought it to my attention. He was like, you're really tense in your shoulders.
I have a good one if you need a recommendation.
He had a good one. He just didn't do it right, baby.
I think I did it perfectly. I did what needed to be done. I left. I left.
No, I applaud it. I for real.
Yeah. In that moment, I did what needed to be done. But just recognizing what my body needed in that moment. Like, I had a lot of tension, and it needed the kind of attention that would last and that I wouldn't feel bad about later.
I like it. Because there's a lot of times, like, we were just talking before the show started about, like, oh, when you, like, have sex with somebody and it's like, after you nut, you're like, ugh. And it's like, you need attention that will last. And it's like, once that pressure of, like, being horny is gone, you're like, why the fuck did I do this, bitch?
What's that, y'all know that show Holiday Heart? when the lady was just like...
When she's walking outside the school with the flowers and like, yep.
That was me!
Tension is real. I have a good masseuse. I think it's one of those things where it's like, you gotta really sit, like, I appreciate what you said, because a lot of times what we're feeling, what we think we need is not what we need. And if we actually sit down and really determine what the determinant of why we're feeling that way, you can really pinpoint all of it. Like, you'll wake up in the morning and be like, you're anxious, or, oh my God, wake up and be anxious, and you'll be like, why am I anxious? And it's like, okay, I'm not anxious because I have to go to work. I'm anxious because I didn't do ABC because this is my routine, and now I'm anxious because I didn't do my routine. I don't have time to do it. Right. So there's always a determinant to why we feel like something. So I think it's important that when we don't feel like ourselves, we have that moment to sit in it and really, like, for lack of a better term, you got to sit in your own shit. Like, and you like got to smell that shit.
I'm going to tell y'all, don't give in, babies.
Don't give in to what?
Don't give in to the desires of your body when you know it ain't going nowhere.
People underestimate the power of physical touch without sex.
Yeah.
Somebody said, did you go back and let him clap them cheeks?
I did not.
Damn.
Somebody said
Straight to the punch.
he was massaging your shoulders in an attempt to suddenly bend you over. Baby, you got to be careful with them massages. The massages turn the booty eating real fast, okay?
They do.
Be careful. That is a trick of the enemy. Getting a back massage next to you know it's a tongue in your ass. Like, how?
Like, how did we get here?
And how did you get in there?
Look, me suddenly ignoring him pulling down my pants, acting like I know what's going on.
Acting like you sleep. Just scooting up a little bit.
Wait, you know what I mean?
And then you grab the hand and ran away.
Listen, why are you sleeping as arch in your back? You sleep like that? You got somebody else's back? What's going on?
Jared, 410-9, 910-9.
Jared, you missed a whole conversation.
Yeah, you missed our whole episode.
No, he didn't. We got the letter.
Oh. Let me mind my segment.
Mind yours. Thank you.
So, what's our next question?
Don't mess up my...
So, how do you recognize, and we probably already asked it, or answered this, how do you recognize that you need a breakthrough? Or that you're coming through the breakthrough?
I just feel like I'm like Marco. I have a routine. I get up in the morning, I pray, I meditate. Sometimes my meditation is 5 minutes, sometimes it's 45 minutes. It depends on how I'm feeling. And there are moments where, like, I meditate and it's just a very, like, common experience. Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm here, I'm listening to God, whatever you got to say to me. There's some times where I am in full tears because it's just like, I need a break, I need this, I need that. So I think it's just like I'm just really in touch with myself, and I take time by myself to really make sure I'm okay. So that's how I know.
I don't know. I don't know right now.
That's real.
I really don't know right now.
I need a breakthrough. Well, I realized I need a breakthrough when I know I haven't sat and, like, I told y'all last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, that I like to just shower with the lights off and just meditate that way. Go to the beach and just sit there and just listen to the waves of the water. Something that has to do with water. It resets me, and that just gets me, like, back to normal, so to say.
I need to find me a book to read.
Oh my gosh, so me and my friends just started a little book
I saw
club
your
around
page.
Add
Sarah
me.
Jake's Power Moves. So go get your book and I can add you.
Okay.
We're going to read this week, and then on Monday, Sunday nights or Monday nights, we're going to discuss it via Zoom, because it's people in Indiana, people here, and people in LA.
Oh, that's so
What's
sweet.
the book?
Yes.
Power Moves by Sarah Jakes Roberts. That's free promo.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
tell you. I'll text her out to you.
T.D. Jakes?
Yeah, his daughter.
Her daughter? Did you say her daughter?
No, I said his daughter.
Oh.
Oh, no, his daughter is that girl. Baby.
I
Because
don't know. We'll talk
Anyways.
We'll talk offline.
We'll talk offline, yeah.
Yeah.
But Sarah, if you want to come to the show, girl, come on now.
Make sure you be honest.
And open.
Y'all not going to attack my girl, so we'll have to fight in this studio.
Does she know your name?
You're the only one laughing. Your jokes aren't good.
It is to me.
Let's get to this letter.
Hey, this was a fun show. I'm really enjoying this, honestly. We having a good time.
Y'all are funny today.
All right. So, openers, we are to a segment called The Letter. You know, we love our letters. So, a full disclaimer, we are not therapists. We have one on staff. However, he is not working right now. If you want to receive his therapy sessions, reach out to him on his own time via DM.
Sounds like Marco Waterbill stay high.
Damn.
Midnight showers and midnight fleets, girl.
Okay, so you can send the letter in two ways. You can go to openrelationshippodcast.com and go to contact us and click the letter button that comes straight to us. Or you can email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com to send your letter. Full disclosure, we're going to be open and honest about our letters, and we don't change the verbiage, so we read it how it is written. So we're not trying to be funny. We do read the letters, so I want to put that out there. It is a safe space, you guys. We want to make sure that we open up our doors to you all to come in and talk to us, ask us questions, because we are here for you. This is what we have this segment for. It's for our openers. So, the letter. Hey, you guys. I love watching your podcast, and I would love to hear your opinion on my situation. I am in my 30s, and I love sex. I love everything about it. No matter where I go or who I'm around, I love checking out hot black men, looking at DePrence and looking at ass turns me on like crazy. I recently started talking to a guy who I like, and we have been going strong for the past 3 months so far. He knows how much I am attracted to him. He never asks for sex. A blowjob, hand job, eating his cakes whenever he wants, he gets. But lately, I've been craving more. I seem to be wanting the rush of fucking and sucking more hot guys. Stop, y'all. I'm trying to get through. I guess my question is, should I tell my partner I want to be more sexual with more guys to try to break up with him and just go back to fucking? I don't know what to do. I really cared, and to be honest, even started to have deeper feelings for him, but I don't want him to judge me or cut me off. What should I do? I wouldn't even mind if he wants to participate in these activities with me. Just, I can't help but think all about those beautiful black dicks I'm passing up. And I don't know how much longer I can't control myself from craving in. Thoughts and opinions.
Y'all play so much.
First of all, do y'all remember that? Sorry, we have to talk about this. Have y'all saw Kaya when she reads that video? She's like, "Cause his big black dick in my pussy." That's what they sound like. This is crazy. Kaya wrote this.
Super and sopping and sopping. Wet tongue down my ass.
Oh.
Okay, opener, we
what's your
here.
opinion?
Why are we starting with me?
Because I can't go.
We need some wisdom.
I just read.
Yeah, start off with some wisdom, please.
All right. So, I'm.
Somebody said, "Goddamn."
Be Garrett. So I actually have to put my hat on for this one. So with this one, I'm actually thinking like maybe it is a good time for you to go to therapy. Because it sounds like I don't know what's going on with you. But I think that there may be a little bit of emptiness going on. Typically when people are craving a lot, there's something that they're trying to fill.
Mm-hmm. B. Garrett said another $10 for this letter.
Oh, that's
We
what's
thank
up.
you, B. Garrett.
Thank you, B. Garrett. But you've identified you've identified that you care about this person, you don't want to lose this person, and at the same time, like,
Hold
you
on,
want
wait.
more.
YouTube just said this is B. Garrett 20th time send a sticker. So we're going to celebrate you here. Thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you, B.
20th time
Garrett.
giving to us. It's
thank you.
greatly appreciated.
Jared, you got to catch up. But shit.
Friendly competition.
They've been competing all season. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we're back to the letter?
What was this Jared Carmichael's letter?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Solomon, finish your thought.
But yeah. See what that's about.
I'm gonna go. I need to get it over with. Opener. It's very apparent that you like big black dicks. And you like sex. And I'm not here to judge you, baby, because if you're single, you're doing it right, you're protecting yourself, and you're honest about who you are, I can respect the honest person. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to keep it real. You are who you are, and that's okay with me. However, you have this guy now that you like. And I can tell you like him because you wrote a letter. Because it seems like he loves sex, but he really likes this guy. I just don't want you to be shocked this guy run away from you, from your truth. I think it's very important that you know who you are. I feel like you know who you are, and you be okay with whatever the outcome is. And you know what? Find you somebody who is freaky like you, and y'all be freaky together.
A freak in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look, find you somebody who want to freak in the sheets and love big black dicks like you.
Oh
and
my God.
y'all the big black dicks together. And that's my message. I'm running for president.
And this guy could be your freak.
Because he ain't told him.
That is true.
But I'm just saying, if he does, if the guy run away, don't be going no depressive mode, depression, and we're here for you.
I'm gonna say, stick to your truth. You said you like big black dicks, asses. You like doing all that. Enjoy it. Go down that journey with yourself. I do think that therapy needs to be involved somewhere here, because now if you're just having sex just for the motion in the ocean and not for, what am I trying to say, like an actual moment, so to say, you just fucking to just fuck. There might be something there that you might want to discover within yourself. But have at it, have fun, but protect yourself and, see a therapist.
Yes, Jared. Jared catching
wait,
up.
not Jared.
He said, I am the collection plate, sweetie. The girls need to catch up.
And that
And that's how you clear it. But you're not a bitch, Jared. I mean, Garrett. But we just fun games.
is a friendly competition.
Yes.
I'm going to say therapy because this is, like, to me, this is startling. Because it's like there's something deeper than you just wanting big black dick every day. I also think that you're getting to your 30s, and I don't know what your hopes and aspirations are of a relationship, but this is not feasible relationship behavior if you're just looking at all these big black dicks that walk around everywhere. And I think you need to tell your partner, because it seems like in this letter you never mentioned telling your partner that you want to have sex 17,000 times a day.
Wait.
What? He didn't. He said he hasn't told him. Like, he needs to tell him. Tell him like Lauryn Hill said. I think you could tell him, and very much so, he'd be like, okay, like let's pick it up, like, because he might want the same thing you want. And if you don't, like Rodney said, if that man run away from you, you cannot be upset. And at this point, you are a gay male. You cannot be having this much sex. Somebody's going to be in a diaper.
I also want us to think
Like,
like,
goddamn.
Booty holes are falling out across America. We see it every day.
But
They are. Booty holes are falling out.
what Twitter do you be watching?
I was
The same one
thinking
that
we
you're
see it
watching.
every
Y'all
day.
just seen them booty holes fall out on Twitter.
you
And you
watching
scroll
the
right on
ones-
by.
The ones that kiss and touch each other. The rosebuds.
Well, we know what Rodney's watching.
But so look, was it last week when we had the person who was about my age talking about being lonely in his 40s?
Yeah.
Was that last week?
Yeah.
And so like I
This
really
must be his cousin.
I really want us to think like future forward, right? And so like we know that this guy's in his 30s. And what do you ultimately want? What do you see for yourself? And if this person is someone that you see for your future, then do you want to risk losing that and then having this conversation later? And I'm not saying the guy from last week was fucking around in his youth. Rodney said that. But
What happened? What I say?
Last week you said the man that was lonely was probably like a Mac Daddy in his younger years, and now he can own them by one.
I stand by that. I'm on my shit. I know what I'm owning.
And so I'm not saying that he was, but I'm just saying, like, do you want to have that conversation 10 years from now? And so just think it through.
Not booty holes with broccoli growing around it. I ain't seen that and don't want to see it.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, here at Open Relationship Podcast, we believe in public health. If you have broccoli growing outside of your booty hole, girl, you need to go to a doctor. Okay? This is getting strange.
What he said, baby, because don't nobody want no cauliflower hole. Bitch, run.
Hanging booty holes.
Do not
we need to
collect
wrap it up.
$100. Just pass go.
The fifth seat is on fire
They
today.
are.
Somebody. Okay, let's think about booty holes, y'all.
It's a booty hole.
Somebody
Booty
said
hole.
on Twitter, they were like, I'm so sick of y'all pulling out y'all booty holes. They look like chewed up bubble gum. And I cried for 30 minutes.
Oh, shit. I know who they talking about. It's a couple of them on Twitter. Oh.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
Chewed up bubble gum.
Child, booty hole that's look deliberate. I'm good. Thank you, production.
I'm so good. Solomon, take us out of here. Thanks for coming to discuss
y'all.
booty holes with us tonight.
Is everybody good?
All right, openers. Well, I hope we did help you find out what the letter. And we do. No, I'm telling you, you know, I close out the letter. Well, we do want to say we do hope that we all helped you here with our opener community. You know, because again, live your truth, baby. Just be safe.
All right. All right, openers. Thank you for coming and joining the four of us as we
I got 32
swallow hard
flavors.
topics and split difference of opinions.
See you all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Oh shit.